nicotine. And obviously, I'm not saying like nicotine itself is that bad. I would even say that if you just like take some nicotine gum, it is not good for your brain, but the health negatives are not very much attributed to nicotine itself. But I put nicotine on here because that is the substance that was in cigarettes and in tobacco. And yeah, I will never smoke again. I will never put anything tobacco related or nicotine related, also nicotine pouches, like nothing of that in my body. I started smoking cigarettes when I was 18. That was the first time I ever smoked a cigarette, was 18. And the first day that I smoked a cigarette, I got a whole pack of 42 and I smoked the whole thing in one night. I mean, granted, we were out in clubs drinking and etc., so it was really easy for me to smoke 42 cigarettes in one night, but basically that's where it started. And from there on, I basically smoked 15 cigarettes per day for about 1.5 years, plus of course multiple joints a day filled with tobacco, so you could say like 25 cigarettes a day worth of tobacco. It was basically the worst 1.5 years of my life. And I smoked weed before then. I had never had any kind of mood problems or any kind of problems with my school or with social, nothing. Then I started smoking cigarettes and instantly I just became ill. Like, I just felt terrible when I woke up. I just had all these little pains in my body. I felt sick. I didn't have any like libido. I didn't want to really eat anything. So I went from 80 kilograms to 60 kilograms in like a month or two. It was really bad. I had really large mood swings because of it. This kind of led to me seeking very strong anti-anxiety medication, so like benzodiazepines. That's basically how I got into all those other hard drugs. It's not because of weed, not because of DXM, not because of shrooms, but because of nicotine. Because nicotine, or not nicotine itself, but tobacco and smoking tobacco was making me feel really terrible. And therefore I tried to kind of remedy that with stronger medications, with benzos, with all kinds of things. So for me, when I stopped using tobacco, I stopped using cigarettes, and then I slowly stopped using tobacco in my joints until I smoked pure, and that's basically how I got off it. And I mean,